I think I'm a special one.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yo, what's up, everybody? So we're back. We're hitting a quick podcast today, episode 8. What's up, Chad?
What's up, man? I'm just ready for some Champions League final, man.
Champions League, let's go. So plan for this one is just like a short, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, 20-minute podcast.
However
just
long
like
it takes us.
Yeah, a few interesting points we're looking for in the Champions League, and then hopefully we'll kind of like full-on break it down Sunday night or Monday and get that podcast up as like a tactical breakdown. But this is just something quick.
Not too in-depth.
Yeah, not too in-depth at all because, I mean, Bayern and PSG, they both just kind of with ease got through to the final.
Yeah, and if we were too in-depth, CBS would be calling us up asking us to be on their pregame show.
We'd be taking Micah Richards' job right now.
Yeah.
So PSG beat Leipzig 3-0. Bayern ends up beating Lyon 3-0. So they weren't too eventful, you know what I mean?
Pretty comfortable for each. So
yeah. So there wasn't a whole lot to break down from the semifinal, but you want to get into the final?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. What do you want to talk about first? Maybe some lineups?
Yeah. I expect both teams to not switch anything up.
Yeah. The only thing I was thinking, Verratti subbed in, so maybe they start him, but I don't see if they would. I don't see why they would change anything.
Yeah, I don't know if they would change it. Marquinhos scored in the previous 2 games. Mm-hmm. Paredes has been a beast.
Yeah,
I thought.
I like him.
And then I think Keylor Navas might come back in the starting lineup.
That's
he's
true.
Coming back.
Yeah, I don't know much about goalkeepers. Sometimes it's like a fitness, like a health thing or whatever. I would think Marquinhos, they're going to need his defensive presence more in this game.
And solid.
But yeah, I mean,
pieces.
it's great to look at that PSG's front three with Mbappe, Di Maria, and Neymar is just awesome to watch. I mean, you see the connection between Mbappe and Neymar is like pretty cool. Neymar will just drop in or cut inside, try and like pick up the ball. Mbappe's making like super smart runs in behind. Like the transition from a winger to a forward for him is like he's gotten really good at it. Yeah. Honestly. So
we expect obviously to play this like PSG to play the same. So that's more through the center. Mm-hmm. They don't really play down the wings as much as you would think since like Mbappe and Neymar are more like wingers, but they've both been playing central.
Yeah.
Di Maria up there too, now that he's back.
Yeah.
Like that front three is like it's gonna be interesting to
see. The outside backs get up a little bit, but they're not like world class outside backs. It's just kinda like
but it's gonna be interesting to see that front three go against that Bayern back line.
Yeah.
Paredes has been putting the breaking lines with his passes.
Mm-hmm. So
I was big on him like 3 years ago. Remember that?
Sure you were. Yeah, when did you know?
I watched the highlight video and I was like, dude, check this dude out.
That's what all good scouts do. They just watch highlight videos.
Yeah.
So Bayern, I don't see why they would change anything. Kimmich probably stay at right back. Goretzka, Thiago, Müller in the middle. Probably go Perisic and Gnabry out wide.
Yeah, their wingers have been killing it.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting because they get their outside backs up. Davies goes forward all the time for Bayern.
Who's going to track their outside backs? Who's going to track the Bayern outside backs?
Nobody.
If Davies goes forward, who's tracking them?
So that's the thing. All right, so that's kind of what I want to get into. How do you see them? How do they press? Because I noticed in the PSG game, Leipzig would try to play out from a 6 kick. And they would put Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria right on the 18-yard box and be like, try and play through us. And they try to clip a ball in, and Marquinhos or Paredes would just win it. And Leipzig, give them credit, they still tried to play out. So, Bayern has the ability to play out, but I don't see PSG being that aggressive and forcing them to,
Yeah, well, I think both teams will try, like, they press similar. So they both want to high press and play like a high line.
Mm-hmm. But against good, like when two good teams come together and they're both playing high lines, I feel like finals are typically, we kind of saw it today with the Europa League final, like they're clunky. They're like teams trying to figure themselves out. They don't want to make a mistake. So maybe the team who's most aggressive first will grab a quick goal or something like that.
So you think it would be like a compact game, like everyone, like they're going to be focused on how they defend, or you think it's going to be open?
Yeah, see, it's crazy because, like, when was the last time Bayern played somebody this good? Barca's not even close.
Yeah.
It's literally Dortmund before the break.
They played Chelsea, but
yeah, it's not even a competition. No, so it's literally Dortmund, and they're gonna dominate the ball whoever they play.
PSG played this good too.
Dortmund, it's Dortmund.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I don't. I think if in the first 5 minutes, if we see something like that, I think that'll be like a tell for the game. And maybe it's something where one manager tries to play chess and like tries to bait them in, thinking they're gonna high press, and really they back off or start with a low line, and like as the game goes on, they like creep a little bit forward and try to like trap them on the sidelines or something like that. I mean, the PSG counterattack is going to be insane. Like Neymar just picking up the ball and running at people is like a nightmare, and they have so much speed. But like Bayern, like the same thing. Like they're not as much of a counterattacking team because they have the ball against everybody.
I think Bayern got to be careful because you saw the early chances that Lyon had to score, that Depay chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's Mbappe, he's dribbling right around the goalie and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there might be some goals in this game, dude.
Yeah. I mean, like we said on the last podcast, Lyon has two forwards, and when Man City lost to Lyon, they tried to play they kind of rolled out as like four in the back, but it really ended up being three in the back with two wing backs because they wanted to mark those two Lyon forwards. So, yeah, Pep kind of overcoached that game, but maybe he was right in the fact that Lyon, they got their chances because they leave two guys high and are good on the counter, hit the channels. And it kind of exposed Bayern because they leave the two center backs there, and the wing backs will get up and join the attack and help out in possession. So that'd be interesting to see. But Bayern's defense is so fast, like getting back. Like Davies can track back. Yeah. Alaba, Boateng, they're both mobile. Kimmich is literally a robot. So,
Sula came in for Boateng at halftime of the semifinal.
Yeah, was he hurt?
I don't know.
I haven't heard.
I'm not sure. So.
That guy's a tank.
I mean, yeah, that dude's massive. But Boateng should probably play. You're a big Boateng guy.
Oh, Boateng's a beast. He's really good passer. He confirms Boateng was forced off with an injury.
Oh.
Reveals Pavard, Boateng both fit for Champions League final.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
No changes there, probably.
But yeah, is Pavard going to play? Like, what are they?
No, he's just going to be on the bench.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, wait, who plays? It's Goretzka, Thiago, and
Muller
in the middle?
Yeah, they're not going to.
Maybe they put Kimmich in there. It's like more defensive. And slide Pavard at right back.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't know. I feel like Goretzka's playing well, so.
And so is Thiago.
Yeah, so they're just going to keep the same thing.
Class.
What else do you have? What else should we talk about?
I don't know, but I think that there could be a lot of goals in this game.
I think if there's an early goal, then there'll be a lot of goals. But if it's like a 0-0 game in like the 15th or 20th minute, then it'll just be like a chess match.
What did they say? Open the floodgates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. If the game gets open, then it'll be super fun. But I'm kind of looking forward to the tactical side and just seeing, like I said, like in the first 10 minutes, like how are they pressing? Like, are they really sending numbers forward? Who's getting the ball? And then I noticed in the PSG game, like we said, Paredes, he's and I can never say his name right. Kimpembe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about. They're left center back. Very good at those line splitting passes. So I don't see how they're going to be available against Bayern, but if you get a little opportunity. Like when you're at that high of a level, one line splitting pass is the difference between a shot on goal and not. Like in a lower level, like lower, not pro or high school, college, whatever, like you can split lines all the time and it doesn't result in anything. But the players are so smart, so good that like you split a line and it's Neymar or Di Maria, they're turning and running straight at your back line. And with no cover there, you have Mbappe and you just slip him through. It's
Neymar
over.
literally nutmegs grown men.
Yeah, with ease.
Do you think the extra day for PSG will have help them at all since they played the day before?
That's interesting. So they played Tuesday. Bayern played Wednesday. So Wednesday to Sunday.
So they have 3 days. Bayern have 3 days rest. PSG have 4. Right?
Wow. So let's say Bayern would have taken like a light session or off on Thursday.
Probably light.
Then training session Friday, Saturday. I mean, at this point they know what they're going to do anyway. But maybe it helps a little bit. I mean, there's also 5 subs, so.
There's still 5 subs?
Yeah. Bayern's so deep though.
Yeah.
And not that PSG is not deep, but everyone that Bayern's bringing on is world class. Pretty close. I don't know about PSG's bench.
Wait, did Ander Herrera start last game?
Yes.
For PSG?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it? It was
Herrera, Paredes, and Marquinhos as defensive mid.
And then the front 3 was
Di
Maria, Mbappe, and Neymar.
And Ander Herrera is like solid. Like there's guys a lot.
He is doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see teams like PSG or like Dortmund would be one of them with like Emre Can. There's just like guys who go to the Premier League and like they do okay. They're not flops, but they're not superstars. And they go to these either bigger teams or teams with like a system, and they just kind of fit in and find their way. Like Emre Can, we were saying earlier in the season, was like fantastic for Dortmund.
Yeah.
So he was interesting to watch. So yeah, I would say.
What do you think's the key things to look out for? Like players?
Yeah, well, team-wise, I'd say the press from both teams. I want to see it the first few times that each team establishes possession. And then I would say like around the 10-minute mark when teams like really settle into the game. And also tactics-wise, I want to see the off-ball movement. So I would assume it's going to be typical Mbappe trying to get him behind and stretch the game and just make it as hard as possible for the back line. And then with Bayern, I think they're going to just put their foot on the ball and just keep it side to side, forward, backward, and like try to pin PSG back. Even though it kind of plays into the PSG counterattack, like you force Neymar to defend for 5 minutes at a time, like that's a success. Players-wise, Gnabry's like on fire right now. We talked about him either last podcast or maybe we were talking off the podcast. He's the best out-and-out winger right now. Who's better than him? I'm not going to consider Neymar an out-and-out winger. He's a little bit different, but like I love Pulisic. He's better than Pulisic right now. I think we were just talking about it for some random reason. Who else? Who's better than Gnabry? He's better than Hazard right now.
Yeah.
Not overall, probably, but
I don't know. I can't think of everybody right now, but Gnabry can score, assist.
He's better than Sancho, I think.
Fast, can dribble. Mm-hmm. Right now, he's better than Sancho.
Perisic is like solid, can do whatever you need him to do.
And then options on the bench.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, if you're really trying to get down into it, just watch Thomas Muller. Like he never does anything where you're like, oh man, Thomas Muller, but like there's always a one-touch pass or a little movement or like just getting into the box and in the right spot. That's why he's been so good for so long.
I like when I watch a Bayern game, I never really noticed Thomas Muller until like he's on the end of the cross or he's making like the final pass.
Or what was the game? Quarterfinals. Who'd they play? Barca. So I think it was the first goal. The ball comes into him and he like one touches it to Lewandowski, who one touch layoff. He just like sets it back for him.
Yeah.
Just like such a smart play. Like so that's someone who just kind of thinks on a different level than everybody else.
You take him out of the Bayern team, like they look completely different.
Yeah. Defending wise, I want to see the center backs for Bayern Munich how they are on the ball. So, like in a normal Bundesliga game or something, they're going to have a lot of time on the ball. So they just move it from side to side. And when they really want to, like when Bayern Munich decide they want to like put their foot on the gas, like they just go. They're just going like really fast, pinging balls around. Off ball movement's great. Against PSG, I don't know how much like the opportunities. Mbappe's closing speed to go press one of them is pretty good. So we'll see about that because David Alaba tries to split a line in midfield and gets picked off. It's like a 3v2 going the other way.
Yeah, but David Alaba rarely does that.
Good point. It's a good point. That's why it's
good,
David
man.
Alaba.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be interesting. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. I always hype myself up for finals, and then it ends up being like a boring game.
And then it comes and then it goes too quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got to make sure we record it and break it down.
Yeah. So what are your predictions?
I think last podcast I said 2-1 Bayern.
You sticking with it?
Yeah, I would say I think it's going to be 2-0 Bayern, and PSG is going to get a goal like 70th minute, maybe.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, Muller's going to get one in like the 30th minute or so, towards the end of the first half. And then I think Lewandowski's going to get one like early second half, and then it's just going to kind of be coasting, trying to kill off the game. And then Neymar will get one, like not garbage time, but like time where they really need to start pressing. And then for the last 10 minutes, it'll just be Bayern just trying to get the ball out and PSG pressing. What do you think?
Yeah, I said 3-0 Bayern last podcast. I think it'll be 3-1.
A close 3-1 or like a blowout 3-1?
I think PSG score early. Or score first.
Ooh.
Not early. I think they score first. Mm-hmm. Like they're causing problems. Bayern figure it out. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know when they'll score, but I think they'll score three straight goals and end up winning like comfortably at the end.
Okay, I could see that. I think one other thing I forgot to mention when like things to look at tactically. So it's easy to set up a press or build out off a six kick, right? But watch if one of them steps up and presses high. So let's say PSG put Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria on the 18. Watch the off-ball movement and see what happens because I bet Bayern will be prepared for it and they'll start dragging guys out of position just to like ping a ball to Lewandowski's head or something like that. Mm-hmm. If they even want to. Maybe they go short to like Boateng and Boateng pings the ball. They'll have that stuff figured out. They're a machine like that.
Yep.
But that's it. Anything else?
No. So 2-1, 3-1.
Mm-hmm. So we'll when we post this, so we'll get this posted. It should be like the day before the final, like Saturday. Mm-hmm. This is obviously, you can tell by now, it's just audio, so we didn't record the video. Just wanted to get something quick up for you. And then we'll come in with a full podcast episode, a tactical breakdown. And we got some other cool topics we want to get to and stuff. But keep rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Like the videos on YouTube and keep supporting us on social media and that kind of stuff too.
Send your friends our Instagram posts.
Yeah, if we had T-shirts, we would do a giveaway, but we don't have T-shirts. We'll look into it.
We haven't made any money yet.
Yeah. So sponsor us too, but we could do the typical giveaway, like tag 2 friends and like the post to enter.
Yeah.
We have nothing to give away.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. See you.
See you.